everyone from Anneliese's Creations. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I'm here to do the explorations of me. As you can see, here's the front cover. You all have seen this before. And I'm going to go to the page that we're doing this month. Gina Ahrens and Cindy Utter are the ones that are posting this. And I'll post a link to their YouTube channels as well as to their Facebook groups. And so this month's prompt is self-care. And I already wrote down what self-care means to me and lightly gessoed over it. And so I'm just going to go ahead and get started on the process. And self-care to me is trying to control my pain levels. Those of you that suffer from chronic pain, have chronic illnesses or whatever, it is a must that we take care of ourselves first before our families. Otherwise, our pain levels can go through the roof. And I was diagnosed with fibromyalgia 6 years ago. And prior to that, I think I've suffered from fibromyalgia pretty much my whole life. But as I've grown older, it's become a lot more painful, a lot more difficult for me to get around sometimes. So self-care is important, and it's taken me a while. I guess you go through the stages of, like, when you lose a family member or a pet, you go through those stages of grieving. You can be angry, you can be sad, you can be depressed, all those stages of the illness. And mine has been a lot of regret, not having done certain things before before this issue came up, that I can no longer do certain things as well. And it's just in guilt because my poor husband, who already works a full-time job, comes home and helps me out with housework, and he does the cooking at night, does dinner for us. So it's been a change from a person that was always going, and maybe that's part of my problem, is I had a type A personality where everything had to be perfect and just so. And now I've had to let a lot of things go and say, I can't worry about that. It's not important. Is it important? If it's important to my safety, the health of my family, whatever, then yes, it needs to be done. But if it isn't, then I need to just let it go. And it's been hard, but I'm learning. It's a learning experience, as I'm sure many of you who've gone through certain things in your life, it is those learning experiences. So for me, some of the self-care isn't just icing and the physical part of taking care of yourself, but it's also that mental part of yourself. What do you do to help you get your mind off of the pain? And so that is what my page is going to be about. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So enjoy my process. I'm going to pretty much speed through this. All right, so except for when I start gluing down words, then I'll explain what those things mean to me. All right, so enjoy my process. Hi everyone. Okay, so everything's nice and dry now. So I'm going to go ahead and glue down some words and sayings that I found out of magazines, that I've cut out of magazines quite a while ago. I organize them into a little drawer system I have to kind of organize these cuttings and words that I, cut out of magazines. So self-care is finding the time to yourself, to take care of yourself. It's not all about taking care of your family, because your self-care is important too for your own sanity and well-being. All right. And let's see what else is important to me. I'm looking through this. And, part of self-care is just taking time to relax. Not always thinking of what you're going to do next or create next or whatever. So a lot of times on Friday nights, my husband and I have a movie night. And even though he's with me, it's kind of self-care as well for me. Another part of self-care is when the weather gets warmer and it's getting closer to swimming weather. One of the things that helps to alleviate my pain is by just floating and drifting in the water. So drift the day away is what I like to say. It's a saying I'm going to put down on here. So I'm going to drift my day away. And well-being begins on the inside, and that's true because, you have to take care of yourself in order to be well yourself. Did you hear that? My dog just groaned. She's here by my door here, laying down, listening to me by the door entry to my art room here. So I'm going to put that down. Now, I know chocolate really isn't particularly healthy for you in a way. I mean, dark chocolate's supposed to have some benefits, but I kind of like my milk chocolate. And for me, part of my self-care is having a piece of chocolate. That makes me happy. So hey, there's certain vices you have to have in life that keep you happy and keep you, your self-care. So to me, that is part of my self-care. And then get crafty. It is good for you. So art is good for you. It is very good for you. So I'm going to put that down here. Not that I'm not doing this in any particular order of importance. It's just what is for me. Okay. Time to yourself without sacrificing, meaning without sacrificing, your other things, but you need to be able to take care of yourself. All right. And create a comfortable place. Create comfort. Wherever you might be, create a place that's comfortable for you. I think is important for self-care. Color. I like to color. That's part of my self-care, and part of stress relief is to color. So I like to do that. Right? And of course, music is important for self-care. I think it's extremely important to have music. Music helps to alleviate stress. It helps. It can be calming. It can bring happy memories. It can, it's just really a thing that is important for you. Okay, time to yourself. I was going to say without sacrificing you, but I don't have any. Not big enough. Let's see. See if I can put this one down. Does that fit there? No, not going to fit. So it's going to do that. But I guess I could. Oh, here, I've got a smaller U. Sometimes, we need to take care of ourselves, and we do. We have to find that time, that balance, without sacrificing you. Okay. Then another thing I haven't been doing much of lately, but I need to get back into doing it, is yoga. Yoga is really you don't have to do any difficult moves. It's the stretching that helps my body, helps alleviate some of the pain. In the beginning, it's like, really, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? But in the end, I do feel better. Meditation can be part of yoga as well. You could put it in meditating. And so I'm going to put yoga right about, oh, maybe not there. I'll put it here like this. Because sometimes people that do yoga put themselves in some really awkward positions. But yeah, I think that works well. This I got out of I had a kitty calendar, and it's called Yoga Cats or something. Kittens, Yoga Kittens. And yeah, it was from like a 2010 or 2011 calendar. So I couldn't resist to put this one down for the yoga part. So let's see. I think that's it for that. For this, I think that worked really well. So I'm just going to go in and add some finishing touches to this. So enjoy the rest of my process as I do this. All right. I'm wiping off some of the excess glue that kind of got on the page that I don't want on the page. There we go. Everyone, I hope that you enjoyed this and that you'll go and check out Cindy Utter's and as well as Gina Ahrens's YouTube channels for the explorations of me, and also that you will check out their Facebook groups. I will post links down at the bottom for the videos regarding this month's prompt, as well as to their YouTube channels and Facebook groups. So thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share, and all that jazz, and I shall see you next time. Listen to some music. It's good for your mind, body, and soul. Talk to you later. Bye. Take care. Toodles. Have a wonderful day.